See how to cut the lights on y'all. Good morning. Top of the morning. Cheeks, what's up, gang? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? How the mics? How the mics? Let me get it right. Let me share this. And then y'all went out last night. Jay Cruz, you did tell me about my Phillies. You did. You told me. It's all right. Get them today. You told me. Yeah, DP337. It is heating up. It is heating up. It's almost like they're promoing for a fucking battle. I have no clue what's going on over there. No clue.
He said, we can hear you, OG. You good? I didn't know you was an OG, Brody.
It's depending on who you ask. I'm 31 years old. He might be 25, 22. If he's 22, he is my young boy. I would be an OG then. Absolutely, I'd be an OG then.
Am I your OG?
No, you're my big brother. Not an OG. Pop's like an OG. You're not my OG at all. King Primo, what up, gang? Phillies in 6. Let's go, King Booty. You already know the vibes. Yes, sir. Cheeks, welcome to the Frozone. Wipe your feet on the way in and hit the like button. Jabronis.
Shout out to Cheeks, man.
Cheeks be working, man. Pause. Cheeks be working. Cheeks always on his job. But yeah, I seen it, y'all. I seen there's been no retreat in the Verb and Cola saga. Neither one of them seem to want to let it go. Broze, did you do any more research on that?
On what?
Cola and Verb, did you see any more of it?
Gang, I told you I ain't give a fuck
You
the
ain't give a
first
fuck
time
about
you
it?
brought it up.
Well, fuck they be, right? Yeah, fuck what they talking about. I'm with that.
The fuck, it was news. Verb could be mad all he wanted. It was news.
It was news, okay.
It was news. And Cola's doing his job whether he likes it or not.
Now, you have some plans later on today.
I do.
You're going to a party, right?
Yeah.
And it's a 90s theme.
Before we even get to that, you tell people how you just randomly say, yo, we gotta show up to the studio, we going live.
I don't think it went like that.
Yes, it did.
No, I wouldn't say it went like that. Hit you up. I said, what you doing? You want to do a morning stream?
You asked me, but it was more like I'm asking you, but you really can't say no here.
What else were you doing?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, bros. I got some cutty last night.
You got some cutty last night? Okay. Well, you know what? It had to be trash. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I called you this morning, you had a you weren't in the mood attitude, so she couldn't have took care.
No, I was tired. I was up late.
You said my tummy hurts. I haven't had a coffee yet. You was just bitching as soon as I called you.
You know, that was the okey doke. I really didn't want to do this shit, so I was trying to like say, man, I'm sick.
You know what, chat?
I'm gonna call out today.
You know what, chat? I kept a gangster force. We was pulling up this Saturday. Fuck what Broze is talking about. Right? He's bugging. He woke up today. I'm like, yo, you want to do it? You feel me? Feel me, Miss Harden? He didn't seem like a guy who was taken care of last night by his companion or whoever he was spending time with. Nigga said, stop the cat bag for the cash app. Come on, man. I'm like, oh, I need energy today, bros. I'm a little morning show. We don't usually work in the morning, right? He got some cheeks last night, and he wants to just lounge around the house and do nothing. No, get your ass to the studio.
I'm here.
They're waiting for us. They're waiting for us. Easy freestyle was fire. I didn't get to hear it yet. Did he drop it? Was it a special freestyle? Like, what was it? What was about it? Like,
I think if I sing correct, it was a 50K. Like 50,
for subscribers?
I think so.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think so.
Cool. Have you heard it?
I ain't hear it yet.
All right, dope. Definitely gonna check it out. Definitely gonna check it out.
Philly, the home of the best spitters, man.
I expected
Pause.
nothing. I expected nothing less from me. Easy can rap very well, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. Definitely gonna check that out. So yeah, so you got a party,
I do.
90s theme,
Yeah, 80s and 90s thing.
80s and 90s. So you could pull the boom box out.
Yeah, you could pull the boombox out.
Okay. Are you comfortable with your throwback 90s, 80s fit?
Well, I'm gonna keep it a bean. It ain't here yet. I ordered it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I ordered it.
You went the online route.
I did.
Your outfit might not be ready.
I mean, it was supposed to be here yesterday.
What's the backup plan?
Take my ass to the mall and find something
You're
else.
not gonna
If it
find
get too
anything
late,
for the 90s outfit in the mall.
I will. If I have to, I will.
Is 6X white tee
No, that's
baggy ass
2000s.
jeans
That's 2000s.
with a do rag not tied with the
That's
strings hanging?
2000s. That's
That's
not
too early.
Yeah, that's not 90s. That's not 80s, 90s. That's like 2000s era.
It is 2000s. It is 2000s. What
That's
about
the first thing I said. I said, yo,
what-
I'll go get a 7X white tee. And I said, no.
What about like the overall outfit?
That's
That's about 90s,
if
right?
that's my backup plan.
Okay, white tee overall,
Nah,
one strap.
I'm trying to get an ugly button up.
Ugly
like
button up?
Yeah, like an ugly button up.
Okay.
Go underneath. You know what I mean? One strap. That's the sitcho.
If I would have showed up with the Nelly Band-Aid and all, I'd have been too late. I'd have been out of time.
The Nelly Band-Aid is the 2000 era.
With the jersey to the back, name showing first,
Yes, 2000.
hat on, do-rag not tied, but just hanging, right?
With a headband.
With a headband on, maybe a fucking arm sleeve. We used to dress like we was ready to go play fucking ball when I was growing up, right? I think that's cool though, Brody. 90s themes, 80s theme.
Yeah,
that's
man.
dope.
Yeah,
That's
there's no
dope.
party with the old heads tonight.
Okay, so you guys see partying with the OGs today.
Yeah. See if it's a cougar out there ready to be slayed.
Oh, you're trying to go back to back. You want to have back to back nights.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I ain't had a back to back triple double in a long time.
You haven't had a double double in a minute.
No.
Those are always good. You know, I've been in a relationship for about 8 years, so I guess you can't really count the back to back with your lady. But
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count?
No, it's more of a duty.
I wouldn't say it's a duty.
100%.
I wouldn't say it's a duty.
100%. It's a fact that it's a duty.
No, sometimes you have to lay the wood. Like, you just have
You're
to.
in a relationship. It's a
Boys
duty.
are on 2K. Everybody's having a good time, and you got to go lay the wood. And you better. God forbid you don't.
If you don't,
Too many you don'ts.
Somebody will.
Somebody will. Right? Somebody will. So what we got to talk about today, bros? You got anything? You got anything on the? We got anything on the queue?
I got some rapid fire questions for you.
Ooh,
2 different categories.
I like rapid fire talk.
I think one category is gonna be harder than the other for you. So I don't know how rapid fire is gonna be. But like even the movies, and then I got like rappers, either or
Okay.
type shit, right? So like for example, if I say Love and Basketball best man, the first best man. You see what I'm saying?
It's tough.
It's
It's tough. You're asking me
what
a
I'm
strong
saying?
question to start this off with.
Yeah.
Wasn't ready for it. Shout out to the mods. Love and Basketball. Well, The Best Man was just a better movie.
I don't like the way you said that.
It was just a better movie. Now, Love and Basketball is a classic. I find a lot more people saying they haven't seen The Best Man when everybody has seen Love and Basketball.
What the chat thing?
The Best Man is just The Best Man's a better movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not by much, but it's a better movie. That doesn't mean the people don't resonate more with Love and Basketball, but The Best Man is a better movie. And
Hold on, bro. You said I think Cola is in the chat right now.
no, Colin not in the chat.
It say Dad Frozone on the big speaker hills. I hear y'all. It say Young Cola of Black Compass. Is that not him?
Oh, that might be Is that Cola?
Shout out to Cola.
Well, Cola, if you didn't know, there's not a lot going on, right? And you and Verb is a big story right now. You out there reporting that mess. Verb getting with you now. You got to get back with him.
I'm with you, Cola. It was news.
Now I'll tell you
did
what.
your job.
Rosenberg had your back.
You did your job. It was news. You had to do it.
He said, Froze, you're wrong. Cola didn't cross any line. He just reported the news. So I stood corrected.
Ain't that his job as media?
That is his job. But you get to choose what you report.
Yeah, but to act like that's not news is corny.
That's where we disagree. I wasn't sure that was news. A local rapper that nobody in battle rap knows. He didn't
do the interview.
A local battle rap, I know, but he knows he's the big speaker. He has a big platform. Battle rap, a percentage of battle rap listens to Cola, right? He wouldn't be fucking working every day if he didn't have an audience. So when you report that type of stuff, nobody said they beat Verb up over a feature, I would question if that's news or not. You say that's news.
Well, do nobodies get interviews, sit down interviews like that?
Does the culture, did you ever see that nigga before?
Battle rap, no.
Okay, you don't know who he is, right?
But he could be a underground rapper.
Is that news in battle rap?
There's a lot of battle rappers that haven't heard of Quilly Mills, right?
Shame on them.
There's
Quilly Mills is not a local guy.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Quilly Mills is not local.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's literally not.
He literally is.
He's literally not local.
He literally is. When they said Sue Surf stole that scheme from Quilly, there was a lot of battle rap culture that didn't know who the fuck Quilly was.
I'm not sure. Are you saying you would say Surf is bigger than Quilly?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I'm a little taken back here. I mean, I don't think you know how big Quilly is.
Pause. And
I mean, I don't think you know how big Quilly is.
And yes, I do. He's a local guy.
Okay, I think he's definitely surpassed local.
Like local,
I would say regional at men.
Jersey, New York might know about Quilly, but that's still kind of local to me.
Okay,
underground local guy. I mean, he's been up
Quilly's
there.
Bigger than local.
He's been up there on. He's been up there on.
He's bigger than local. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to think of one of these young ones out here now from the runaway.
I never heard of Quilly before the surf shit. That's down there in the chat.
That's one person. I don't give a fuck.
Down there in the chat. He agrees with me.
Quilly is known just in the tri-state area.
So that's local.
Hold on. 100% surface bigger than Quilly. Pause. Quilly not local. Yes, right cut. I just think it's what your definition of local is. You know, that's all.
When you asked if Surf was over Quilly, I thought that was an asinine question.
I don't know how asinine it is.
It was.
Yeah, I don't know how asinine it is. Don't insult me.
It was.
Don't insult me.
Training Day, American Gangster.
I refuse to answer that.
Why?
Those are two movies, and I don't want to slight either one of them.
Training Day, American Gangster. You got to choose one.
You want to go to jail or you want to go home?
That's the game. You got to choose one.
You want to go to jail, you want to go home. American Gangster.
Over Training Day?
Yeah.
Look, you don't want to choose one in here.
Yeah, I think Quill's regional. I'm not going to lie to you. Wasn't ready to get off that topic, but go ahead.
You just don't like being wrong.
I'm not wrong. All right, so I'm going to go with American Gangster over Training Day, even though I think Training Day is more of a classic. American Gangster was somewhat of a real story. So for how fire that movie was and the fact that there was allegedly some truth to it, I enjoyed it. Training Day by far. Oh, you niggas is bugging. You tripping. Training Day by far. Both based off true characters. I've never heard Training Day being I've never heard Training Day being a true story.
Actually, you know what? I know I tried to move on from really being local, but Dave East, remember Dave East?
Come on, man, you disrespecting
on
Quill.
the gram?
He regional. I'm not saying he's national. He regional for sure. I just pulled his YouTube up, right? Quill got numbers, man. And every time he do some crazy shit,
He one of the hottest too,
eh,
and he one of the hottest for sure.
So
All right, what about Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society?
I think we asked this on the old podcast.
Which one you going with?
It's a watch to me. Like, that's not a good question. That's just a.
How was that a wash?
It's
two movies in the same category.
I know, that's my point. They're really in the same category. Boys in the Hood.
What about Any Given Sunday, Friday Night Lights?
If you want to win, give Booby a spin. Friday Night Lights, but I enjoyed Any Given Sunday more.
All right, I got two more. Antoine Fisher, John Q.
I'm still standing. I'm still strong.
Do not insult my intelligence as a human.
He said, "Hey,
don't handle me, Frank.
Handle me, Frank. Do not insult my intelligence as a human being, as a man." That's tough, man. Antoine Fisher, the movie was just too layered. John Q had slightly cheesy parts in it, even though it was a really good movie, good story. Antoine Fisher, it was real life pain with that movie. Right, like,
yeah. So I'm gonna get into the rappers because I'm really curious to see who you choose. I feel like I went with some hard decisions here on the names that I paired together, and I'm curious. Like, I'll just start in Philly. Beans and Meek Mill. Beans and Meek, bro. Talk to me.
This question's it's such a nut ass question.
It's a rapid fire.
Well, there's nothing rapid about it. All right, there's nothing rapid about it. You're asking me questions that I have to think about. Cole and John's son did need a heart. But you gotta understand, Antoine's a cast. He's a runaway.
But you said cheesy. I thought Antoine Fisher was a little bit more cheesy than
nigga. Aunt was molesting him. He was getting abused by the foster mom. He watched his homie get smoked in front of him. John Q's son needed a heart, though. That's a fact. And I'd have laid down and gave my boy a heart, too. He said, "My son will bury me. Yeah. I will not bury my son."
I'm seeing a lot of beans in the chat.
It is, because it is beans.
Right?
Because it is beans.
Okay.
Nobody could. You know why it's beans? Because nobody could have draped beans. You remember when Meek got the dog shit beat out of him in front of the world? The world to see.
Did you have Beans beating Kiss in a battle?
Did I? And even if you did it, it was a dog fight. There was no dog fight between Drake dropped.
Yeah.
Drake dropped Charged Up.
Yeah.
Back to back at Summer 16. He was fucking picking on Meek at that point. Yeah. He said, then I hit him with the hotline, Chris Breezy with the dance moves. He was just dropping singles on him. He was just dropping singles on him at this point.
All right, let's go to
Could nobody Drake beans.
Let's say Little Kim or Eve.
I love me some EVE. Philly to the death. It's not fair to put her up against Kim, even though her skill set matches up.
Why it ain't fair?
Because of catalogs and pedigree.
Are they not in that same era?
I just answered your question. Catalogs and pedigree. Yeah, but when you're, First Lady of the Rough Riders.
Rough Riders, what you talking about?
First Lady of the Rough Riders. Bro, you don't got to sell Eve on me. First Lady of the Rough Riders and then the Queen Bee. I mean, listen, I'm probably gonna go with Eve. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And if y'all want to say I'm biased, well, fuck it, then I'm biased. King Pootie, if the only one you heard was Summer 16, go back and do your homework. Drake was picking on that boy.
All right. Well, since we in Philly, what about Joel the Cassidy?
Cassidy,
Why you just say it like that?
because Jewels has never been on the level of Cass. Now, I always looked at Jewels as like a New York Cassidy. I'm not taking. He's very witty with his wordplay. Cass was different though. Cass was different. You got a couple more of these? I'm having a blast.
I did. And who did you pick? Who did you pick for Eve and Lil Kim? I don't remember.
Eve. Kim don't have a Love Is Blind on her resume.
But don't start talking about what they have and what they don't
I
have.
don't
They're
even know
both.
you and I hate you. But all I know is that my girl used to date. Come on, bro. I can't know I'm one of those, bro.
All right. Well, let's go to the classic Biggie or Pac.
I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I love Big,
Mm-hmm.
Notorious,
The B.I.G.
there are songs that Pac has had
Mm-hmm.
that is made that I can't live without.
I got you.
You know what I mean? And I just don't feel that way about Biggie. I'm sorry. There's songs that Pac has that are a part of my life that I can't not have. I gotta go Pac, and I'll never change on that one. He was nowhere near as layered as Pac.
Real quick, why the chat acting like Jewels and Cassidy wasn't a good comparison? You don't think so?
I thought it was an easy one. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They didn't have no Killer Cam to carry Cass around. Go ahead.
What about Method Man or Busta Rhymes?
That's a good one. Now here's the thing. This is one of those you don't want to pick against either one of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know he was in the Tang Wu Tang forever.
Yeah.
He had a good solo career. I just can't go Method.
You can't go Method.
No.
You going Busta Rhymes over Method Man?
I can't go him over Busta Bus. I can't. I'm going Busta Rhymes all day. And I love Meth. I like Meth more than like Busta. I gotta go Busta. I can't pick against him there. No. Will not do it. Cannot do it. Will not do it.
Busta Bus.
Come on, man.
All right, now this is where I think it starts getting difficult at. I could be wrong. But what if I said Jadakiss or Killer Cam?
Kiss. It's not even close.
Okay.
And, you don't disrespect Killer like that.
In which way?
The way you just did. You don't line him up against Kiss. It's not fair to Killer. Right? Killer's like,
What do you mean it's not fair to
I'm
kill?
about to tell you why. It's a dumb question. The dumbest question you asked so far. Chat, let him know that was the dumbest question he asked.
Why are you talking to me like that?
No, I was just saying you disclaimed it. It might be harder. Pause. This word gets hard. That's what you said. Pause. This word gets hard. Right? And then you
Or well, maybe it was
Kiss-
the next one. Maybe it was
Kiss
the next
Killer.
one then.
It's Kiss, bro. And you got to understand, Cam might be the top 3 most likable rappers ever. Hear what I'm saying?
All right, talk to me.
Cam might be the most likable, top 3 likable rappers ever.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say you don't do that to Cam. You go give Cam somebody he actually got a chance to win against. Don't shit on Cam. We like him too much.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Don't put him up against Kiss. He don't deserve that.
All right, Eminem, 50 Cent.
Well, it's the Honorable Slim Shady. And I'll tell you what, Get Rich or Die Trying is also one of the best albums of all time. I don't think the Eminem Show is better than that album, but that's also one of my favorite albums. I can't go 50 over M. I just can't. I'm sorry.
I think I'm taking 50 over M, bro.
I just can't. He baked 50 on every song they were on.
I know, but to Get Rich or Die Trying, I don't think he's put out anything better.
Yeah, but then I don't think the Massacre is better than the Marshall Mathers LP, Slim Shady LP, Eminem.
I'm only
Chill.
talking about Get Rich or Die Trying.
Why? Why? The Massacre was a good album. It just didn't match up to the first one.
Who had the better movie?
8 Mile was better than Get Rich or Die Trying.
We're not gonna act like Get Rich or Die Trying ain't a good movie.
We're not gonna act like 8 Mile isn't 8 Mile.
I know.
Now I love 5-0. Don't I fuck with him. Welcome, Crypto.
Just Sue.
Welcome to the zone. Just subscribe as a member. Appreciate it, bro. We appreciate it. I mean, I don't know. M is like way better than 50 in my opinion.
I think 50 got the better album.
I think 50 has the best album.
Yeah.
I think Marshall has more work in his career, had more longevity.
T.I. or Jeezy?
Come on, man.
Come on, man, what?
You're trying to piss me off.
Come on, man, what?
Nigga.
T.I. or Jeezy? Who's the one asking the fucking questions around here?
This is a tough one. And I don't give a fuck, chat, if you don't like how long it takes me to answer.
T.I. or Jeezy, chat?
I ain't gonna hold you. I think I gotta go Jeezy. I think I gotta go Jeezy.
Is it that hard?
I think I gotta go Jeezy. I just answered it. I think I gotta go Jeezy. I think Tip's a better rapper.
Like if I said T.I., I don't think it's close.
No, I understand that. It was an impact that Jeezy had that you can't ignore. I mean, they were banning his clothes in middle schools and high schools across America. He ain't never been a part of no shit like that. Respectfully.
T.I. by split decision, I see.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Well, you know what? We will start putting polls in the chat. Pause, Maserati.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna figure that out. We've been talking about that.
What about
we're gonna definitely incorporate you guys into that.
Two more.
Okay, talk to me.
And I think these might be the hardest two out of everything that I asked you.
Let's get it.
Pause. Wow, that was crazy.
That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, go ahead. Let's forget like you didn't even say.
No, that was flagrant.
Move past it. Fallacious. Move past it.
Shit. Lil Wayne, Hove.
This won't take long.
Okay.
Mr. Rock. Let's be honest with you, it's just Jay.
So why would T.I. and Jeezy be like take you that long of a decision? But it's
you're asking me about a cruiserweight title fight, and you just went to the heavyweight division.
Okay.
Right? The down south shit ain't hard to decide. Now you didn't took us back up, just back up north to the east side. Right?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm seeing a lot of mixed reviews in the chat.
These niggas don't know nothing.
I'm seeing a lot.
These niggas don't know nothing.
I'm seeing Hove. I'm seeing Wayne.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
I just didn't think it was as easy as you made it seem.
Well, you're talking about Michael Jordan of hip hop.
Then Wayne might be Kobe.
Old Kobe was never better than Mike.
Some people say he is.
And some people would be wrong about that.
Some people say he is.
Some people would be wrong about that. It's Hove for sure. It's not even an argument.
I got Hove too, but I think we can argue. I do think we can argue.
Let me explain something to you. I don't know, like,
where was Hove at during Wayne's run?
Well, he's already had a run and a half at that point.
Where was he at during Wayne's run?
He's already had a run and a half at that point. There was a time where Jay was dropping an album every fucking year. 96, 97, 98, 99. I mean, I gotta pull the album up, the album timeline up. But I'm gonna be honest, my favorite Jay album is The Blueprint, right? That's my favorite Jay album. Not all Reasonable Doubt and all. Jay-Z Blueprint is my favorite album. I'm 31 years old. 2001, I think that's when it came out. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't like none of the Carters more than Blueprint 1. I don't.
Okay.
Now let's talk about something in front of the chat. Let's talk about
one more.
Because I want to tell the chat about something you said you thought I forgot.
I got one more though.
Go ahead. Let's get to it because I want the chat to get with you.
I don't even know how you're about to do this, but Nas or DMX? And you have to choose, bitch.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're a cornball. And here's why you're a cornball.
Why I gotta be a cornball?
Because you looked at you were looking for this type of yeah, you fucking clown. You were looking for this type of question. Like you tried to make this a difficult one. Right.
Come on, man. We're just asking questions, bro. Rapid fire, either or. Who you got? Nas or DMX? He's stalling, chat.
I'm not. You're asking
He's
me
stalling,
about,
chat.
You're asking me about the dog, and then you're asking me about Escobar.
Because it's not a hard question.
It is a
No,
fucking
it's not.
hard question.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not. So just go ahead and pick the right
Good.
choice.
Nas.
And
Now.
that was the wrong choice.
Now.
That was the wrong choice.
Nas. Now let's just be
That was
clear
the wrong
here.
choice, and it's
Nas.
not, and that's not even close.
Now I'm glad you said that.
DMX and Nas is not close.
Why don't you name the guys that you said were better than Nas?
Help me. You name them. You name
said
them.
50 was better than Nas.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did. You said Cameron was better than Nas.
No, I didn't.
On my kids, you did.
No,
Don't make me say it
I
again.
said he was more enjoyable to listen to.
No.
Why you putting words in my mouth, bro?
You were going on a tirade about how you didn't like Nas.
Thought it was boring.
And then you started naming artists, man.
Who I'd rather listen to. That don't mean he's a better rapper.
Bro, you said Cam was better than Nas. You said you could make a case that Cameron was better than Nas.
I don't remember that, man.
Just so we're clear here. I mean, I don't understand where the Nas slander has started at. When hasn't he been God tier? When hasn't he been?
We're not saying Nas don't rap really
talking
good.
about a guy who's one of the most conscious rappers who can get on that street shit with your favorite street rapper.
Not saying he don't rap really
the
good.
lyricism, the pedigree, the layers in his lyrics. Now I know his last few projects he wasn't really too good on beat selection, but last time I checked, Vince Carter didn't have a last couple.
I'd rather listen to anything on Get Rich or Die Trying than you put on for Nas. That's all I'm saying.
I Get Rich or Die Trying isn't a wash over Stillmatic, and Illmatic probably is better to the early Nas fans. They would say Illmatic is one of the best albums ever put out.
And I ain't never say Cam was better than Nas.
You said you could make an argument.
I said I'd rather listen to Cam over Nas. I'd rather listen to 50 over Nas. I'd rather listen to Hove over Nas. I'd rather listen. X is better than Nas, in my opinion.
I'm not going to disrespect X. I think you can make a small case.
I think Nas got more boring shit than good shit.
I think you can make a small case in his prime. X arguably could be the greatest of all time. In his prime.
And I also
think you can make a small case for
I
X
also
for that.
think you speak from a rapper standpoint to where as though you're hearing the level of difficulty and maybe what bars he's spitting, and you're appreciating that because you know how difficult that could be. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper. So my ears like is what
If you can't
drive the music for me.
I don't know what's not resonating with you from Nas. From a fucking a lyrical and spiritual standpoint. I mean, Nas is just a different level.
You just sat up and said here and
It's just a
said you
different
just sat up
level.
here and said you picked Pac over Biggie.
Yes, because Pac has songs that
He
I
didn't
can't
rap
let
better than
go
Biggie.
to. Because Pac's had songs that I said Pac made songs that I couldn't let go to.
Yeah, he makes
Even
songs.
if you said Pac wasn't a better rapper than Biggie, I still could say Pac was a better artist than Biggie.
Who was Nas a better artist than though?
What?
Like outside of writing, I'm saying like there's a lot more that goes into artists than just the writing part, right?
I put on Second Childhood for you.
Yeah,
and,
good song.
Off of Stillmatic, and you said, "Oh, that was boring."
It was. He was spitting that shit, but it was boring.
How couldn't you resonate? You were from the ghetto. You understand that, right? Like, how couldn't you? How couldn't you resonate with Second Childhood? And then you know what you said? One Mic was cool. You went to one of his biggest singles. Here, One Mic was cool. I mean, I don't know, man. Hit that like button on the way in, y'all. I just don't like the disrespect for Escobar. That's all.
Yeah, because you wanted to DMX. That's all.
Didn't Hove find out what disrespect to Nas get you?
So if Hove Jordan, what is Nas?
Magic. He was beating up on Hove until Hove was ready to start winning. Respect.
I said, bros, go to your room, bro.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, Roosevelt. Broze is wilding. He's talking about Nas too freely and disrespectfully.
Nas ain't one of my guys. I ain't gonna lie. I respect him. Great writer,
Who's your top
but
three?
he's boring to me.
Give me your top three favorite rappers.
See, you're talking about favorite. It's not an all time. This is my
I want to
favorite.
know, I want to know your personal favorite. He said, "What's up, niggas? No, I know you ain't talking about me, dog. No, you? What?" He said, "You been on my nigga. You love my style, nigga." Like, come on, man, stop. Your three favorite rappers. You're taking too long, and I almost don't want to know.
I didn't want to cut you off.
You're still talking about anything else but a favorite rapper. So who are your favorite
Hov,
three?
Beans, 50.
Hoes, Fiends, but okay. You know what? All three of those guys literally had problems with Nas. So I can understand why you don't like Nas. That is, did you guys hear his top three? He said,
My
Hov,
favorite.
his favorite, Hov, Beans, 50. I mean, all those guys had problems with Nasty Nas. All of them. So I can understand why I can understand why you feel that way.
The only reason why Ebb ate it by top three is because even like the good, like M's heyday, like
Hey, DP 3317, your bros want to slide on something and drive bys and shit. He like that hardcore rap. he went the hardcore rap.
nah, but it all goes into it though too, right? Like I felt like Nas got a lot of them slow ass beats, like like it's just boring.
Nas, I think the only person who has it is Hov, like him, but Nas can paint visuals with his lyrics, and not every rapper's good at that. They can do it for maybe a bar, like they'll say a bar, and you can be like, I saw that. Nas will literally bring you right to where he's talking about. It's a special gift.
Talk about
And
emotionally, you just pick.
And I can understand,
talking
and
about
I can
emotion,
under,
you just
and I
pick-
can and I can understand why it wouldn't resonate with everybody. Real Nas fans know. Like, I know there's fans in the chat right now that disagree with me, but I know there's fans in the chat right now that are like, yo, I know exactly what Froze is talking
Yeah,
about.
but X does that same thing to me on,
I'm not
on
taking
much
that,
higher level.
I'm not taking it
as far as emotion.
It's more on a darker level.
As far as emotion,
X is giving you his personal pain. Nas will tell you about the ghetto. Nas will tell you. Nas can talk politics with lyrics.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I understand that. You don't want to hear that shit. That's fine. Maybe that's the white side of you talking, right? I don't know. I'm just saying. That shit, I've always.
How dare you?
I've always. That's what I'm just.
Dare you?
When I tell you what he's talking about, you're like, I don't want to hear that shit. So you're okay. You're not never turning on no Twalib Kweli.
No.
You don't want to hear
no.
Most Def.
No, they're not on my playlist.
Get Common away from you as far as you can.
I got 2 Common songs on my joint.
Okay. All right.
I got 2 Common
I'll
songs
tell you
on my
what.
playlist.
AO Prince 58 thinks you're right.
A lot of people think I'm right, bro.
Crown MME, whatever your name is, I can't see it. Bad eyes. And he said Nas is the Tim Duncan of hip hop.
You see him as hard, and he said the white side. That was crazy.
No, we got the same mom and same dad. I mean, goddamn. I'm not gonna lie to you. My hair won't even wave up his will. My braids used to stay in for 3 days. His stayed in for 2 weeks. He had the better hair than me.
The only thing you could do better than me was rap, bro.
I punch harder than you. I'm stronger than you. I rap better than you.
Right?
I got more bitches than you growing up.
See, now you're trying to bully me on this stream.
You were cooler than me.
Now you're trying to bully me.
You know what
on
I noticed
stream.
growing up, looking back now?
Why you wasn't talking to Shayna like that?
You were cooler than me. Yeah.
You end up there talking
I
to
don't know. I
Shayna
didn't
like
have
that.
that. That was a low blow there. That was for the white joke. That was your get back for the white joke. That had nothing to do with anything else. That was your get back for the white joke. Man. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. Man, he fucked me up with
Yeah,
that.
I mean, chat, fuck wrong with him.
Just sipping my coffee and get back. He fucked me up with that, y'all. He fucked me up with that. That was a good one. That was a good one. Bro's 3-0. Bro's 3-0. You see what I mean? He ready, y'all. He ready. He ready to battle for the chat. That was a fire for the bar. You know what I mean? That was a rebuttal. That was a get back. I tell you what. You've always had an undertone around Nas's name. We've always had this debate and argument about it.
Yeah.
And you know, so I'm not surprised that that is your position. When it comes to Nas, but it also lets me know you're not listening to him. You know what I mean? You go into turning Nas on. You go pause. Going in. You go into listening to him, and you say, I already don't like this.
No, that's not true.
I already don't want to hear this. I already know I don't like Nas.
I just be feeling like it's like this, the cadence, the it just be similar a lot and just boring a lot.
I'm not mad at that. Froze, who your top 5 battlers of all time?
All time.
We'll make that a topic next show.
Man, you gonna bow out of it like that?
Make that a topic next show. Yeah.
All right, I'll give y'all my top 5.
There
You
you
ain't
go.
asked me, but I'm gonna give you mine.
There you go. Let's talk about it.
Since Froze acting scary. Top 5 all time. Here we go.
Come on, come with it.
Clips. No order. No order. I'm going Clips. Damn.
We got clips. That's what I didn't want to do. I wasn't in the mood to think that hard.
Yeah. No, because it's you're right. Because Mook and Lux ain't in my 5.
Mook or Lux are not in your 5.
No.
Damn sure better have some good names to replace them. Now I want to hear your 5 finish.
So I'm going Clips. I'm going Tay Rock.
Clips rock. I'm no problem. You said so far.
I'm going Surf.
Free to wave.
Going Hitman. That's 4.
That's 4.
This 5th spot. This is where it gets spooky at.
Well, make it unspooky.
Going Arsenal.
I'm not
My
mad
top
at
5.
that.
That's my top 5.
I'm not mad at that.
That's my 5.
I'm not mad.
Whoever don't like it, argue with your fucking mom.
King Booty said your 5 sucks. He said terrible 5, bros. Terrible 5.
Well, you give me a better 5 then.
I will.
Hootie?
I will. I'll attempt to do so. All time, I'm not gonna lie to you. Eclipse is in mine also, but I do have Murder Mook in mine.
Okay.
I will say that I do have Murder Mook.
I think there's guys too active.
No, I just think there's not enough.
Pause.
The impact means something.
It does.
And then to be able to be the first one to do it,
Yeah.
and to still be able to post highlights today, even
that
if
shit.
they're not at the same capacity
that
as
shit.
these guys who have been doing it.
It's easy after you heard a 5.
I'm putting Mook in my
critique
5,
it,
and if any of y'all want to fucking see me about it at one of these events, let me know. Mook's in the 5, and I'll fight about it. Gotta put Rock in there. I can't not put Tay Rock in any 5. None of it makes any sense if he's not in there.
Right?
So I got Mook. I got Rock. Clips. I just feel like if you don't grab somebody from the Midwest, it's a disservice. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Lux is not in my 5. You guys thought you had me. Guys thought you had me. So I got Mook. I Hitman, which would be 4. And to round it off, I would probably torn between 2.
Well, you don't get to. You only got one more chance. Choice.
Yeah. I know that kid. I already know. I'd probably go give me a second to think about that 5th one.
What?
Give me a second. I think I gotta go with Froze.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go with
Fuck wrong with
Froze.
y'all, man. I
That
agree.
rounds off my 5.
I agree.
No explanation.
No
I
explanation
got
needed.
I got Mook.
Yeah.
I got Holla.
Yeah.
I got Clips. I got Tay Rock.
Yeah.
And I got Froze.
Let's go. Let's go. I love it.
Yeah, I think the top 5 list shit is always cool. You could put Geechee in there, but I think, I'm just,
I don't know if I'm ready to,
I just know if I'm not ready for that yet. I
But
know I know he's projected. I know he's done a
and
lot.
if somebody had him in their top 5, correct me if I'm wrong, he's battled Mook. He's battled Lux.
Mm-hmm.
He's battled Mook and Lux.
Yes.
Battled Surf.
Yes.
Like, resume is he's battled Rock. Yes.
Yes. Geechee is like so
eligible
for it.
100%.
1000%.
100% he's eligible.
I just can't get him in over Froze. I'm having having a problem.
Yeah.
Take like who? Cause my 5. Who do you take out? Solid 5. Froze out. You feel me? You feel me? What's that, Mister? You set a 21. Who do I take out the 5 to get Geechee in? Because I'm not taking Froze off, and I'm damn sure not taking Rock or Mook off. So I stand on it.
Well, that's what it is in the fucking Froze zone.
Yeah, that's what it is in the Froze zone. My list. But nah, Geechee probably definitely 5 for sure.
I think Hollow the Don's got a argument for the 5.
Hollow does. Bros, what's the
like
best bar someone said to you?
Ooh.
Red said, Red said some shit. It wasn't that the bar was.
We'll talk about ass whoopings.
Yeah, you want to talk about ass whoopings? I mean, Red called an early Rosenberg before I had it all the way together, and boy, did he have his way with me in that.
I think that was the first time we've experienced like a loss on the level of because we were still new. Like we were.
QP told me, he said, over this bitch, we separate from the crops from cat. So if you don't like hearing Glocks and Max, and now we on the block with straps, bitch, stop watching Smack. That was a crazy line. Red told me I let that semi-crank impact of a mini tank reload, keep dumping, and turn your stomach into a piggy bank. That was really crazy. Yeah, there's some things that people have said to me that was fire. I'd have to go back and watch. I usually don't like watching my opponents. When I was really hard in the battle rap, I really wasn't really into watching my opponents whip my ass if that's what they did in a particular battle.
Oh, you're a skipper.
Yeah, I'll skip a dude's rounds if he's cooking. I mean, it's tough because it puts you back in that moment.
So
I probably haven't watched me versus Red in 10 years. I still won't watch it.
So it's like
all the
haunting almost. Like
it just brings you back to a place where you were watching somebody do something to you that you couldn't stop.
And it takes you back to that feeling in the moment.
That helplessness.
I was about to say, what is that feeling in the moment? Like
I'm
when
getting
you know somebody's wild.
They're laughing at me. Wow. Ooh, that one hurt.
So
leave me alone. Is the round almost over? Man, I can't look for the clock, but I need the clock. Like it's just so many feelings when you're getting fucked up.
So when they're wild, so let's just say you're getting wild on, by whatever battle rapper, like while they're rapping, what is the process? Are you trying to like go over your next round, and does it get interrupted if they're going crazy on you? Like,
yes, Clip's third round fucked up the rebuttal that I had for it. He just fucked up my confidence. It could be one little thing that turns off the balance and the rhythm, and he stole my mojo going into my third. I thought I was en route to 30.
You had a rebuttal.
Yes.
You didn't pull the trigger on it.
I didn't pull the trigger on it because I was still trying to get up from that fucking uppercut I got hit with. Cheap shot.
You got fucking ARP fucking pulling out his fucking phone.
I mean, you know what's funny?
Hold
on. Let's hang on that for a second. Pause. ARP jeans were so fucking tight.
Yeah.
His jeans were so tight they looked like leggings. Now, He was struggling to get the phone out of his pocket.
But he was like, it looked like he was like rapidly looking for it.
He didn't want to waste too much of Charlie's time.
Like he was bruising his goddamn.
So his jeans are so tight.
Smacking his legs.
His
trying to find
fucking
his
jeans
phone.
are so tight. He can only get his pinky in his pocket. So look, he's trying to get his phone with his pinky and his ring finger in his pocket. So it's a very difficult task.
Yeah.
So it took him about 30 seconds to get the phone out. Then he gets the phone out. He knew he took so long to get the phone out. He's fumbling to put the code in.
Yeah.
I mean, he almost got to the 2 more attempts. They was going to lock his shit for 5 minutes. He opens the phone up. He goes to the text message like Charlie instructed him to do.
Yeah.
He reads whatever he reads.
Whatever he reads.
And then he makes a stupid ass ARP face.
The face he made.
And then he shakes his head twice.
The face he made was crucial.
I'll tell you what, I've had nightmares about it. And I'm going to tell you why. ARP, me and him have spoke. He knew what was in those text messages. He knew I was speaking to P. He knew I was very close to signing with URL after the RBE me versus Ill Will battle. He knew all this. So to see those messages and make that face, he verified Clip's angle, no matter how cheesy it was or how bullshit it really was. He doesn't reach in his phone.
So take me back to that moment.
He doesn't reach in his pocket. The angle doesn't hit.
So take me back to that moment. ARP's doing all that, fumbling for his phone, doing all that. Like, what is your thought process as that's going in real time?
What the fuck is he doing? I know he's not looking for his phone. Is he really ready to pull his phone out? Am I being set up? His ARP knew about this before. Why would he grab his phone? As a league owner, he's supposed to just sit there and stare at Charlie. But he got caught in the moment. He's watching the battle live.
Yeah.
I'm not.
He reacts to everybody's bars.
Right. He
reacts to everybody's bars.
He could have just kept his fucking hand out of his pocket. He validated the angle, no matter what you say. His reaction made the angle hit. It's what made it hit.
It was part of it.
I mean,
it was beautifully crafted.
Did you see me on Max Out 3? Looked like the angle might have hit to me. I mean, I talked to ARP and he swore up and down that wasn't the reason, but I just can't see any other reason I wouldn't be on the 10th anniversary. Doesn't that seem a little odd? Weird timing, right? So that's how impactful that round might have been. Now, again, I'll say on the record, ARP has said to me personally, Broze, that had nothing to do with why you weren't on Max Out 3. I'll take his word because I don't know him to be a liar.
But you had 2 battles booked before.
Yeah, but he didn't know that I had those battles
booked.
But
you knew that, though.
But he did it.
I know, but you knew it.
But he didn't. So it's irrelevant from what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying that as much as that angle hurt me in that battle to that round, looked like it affected ARP there too, because he made a face. He had a reaction to it, just going off of what I saw. So I think that was a powerful angle. And I think it had lasting effects.
Or it's an angle on you. Mike P winning the battle.
Did the same thing. He recycled the same angle. Yeah. I can't say nothing about his girl, but he can use Charlie Clip's angle. Nobody says nothing. Nobody says nothing. So I don't know. This is the world battle rap, though. This is the world we live in, right? It's emotional. It's emotional. Now, if it sounds like I was taking a shot at ARP, I was not. But I will say, I enjoyed.
He was part of the angle.
He became a part of. He became a part of the battle, whether he likes it or not.
Yeah, he became a part of it.
He became a part of the battle. And I actually, had a blast doing the broadcast from X Out 3. Mm-hmm. It was really the deciding factor when I decided that I maybe not want to battle as much as I wanted to before.
No, I wasn't passing this.
I won't roll up on camera.
You was
pass that weed, bro.
Say you was the promoter.
Okay, I'm the promoter. Talk to me.
that's going on for whatever battle rapper, same thing. Are you not going to pull out your phone and check?
You can't. You can't, Broze. You can't pull your phone out and check. You can't. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have made the same error he made.
That's what I'm asking.
He's human. Again, getting caught up in watching the battle, I understood his dynamic. Me, in hindsight, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy to say, no, I wouldn't have done it. So I don't think that's a fair question. But the right thing to do would have been to not pull the phone out. That's how you stay neutral. So, but I still think I won that battle 2-1. I thought I was up on Charlie from the first and the second round. I really do. I thought the third looked at so much of a gap round that you felt like Charlie won the battle, even though he might have lost rounds, right?
Well, that's what makes him so great,
That's
though.
what makes Charlie special.
That's what makes him
That's
so
what makes
great.
him a
It was a
special
really
battle
good
rapper.
classic
I
battle.
walked out of that room and I said, I literally said, I think I just edged round one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I clearly got round two. This is like during the battle.
Yeah.
Man, I just lost round three. Why do I feel like I lost?
Yeah, like
I'm up 2-1. Why do I feel like I
won?
lost this
I
battle?
feel like I won.
In the building, walking outside, I'm like, why do I feel like I lost when I know I scored it 2-1?
Yeah, I feel like I lost the battle. I won 2 rounds in.
What the fuck? That's how fucking gifted he is. That's how, so, know the fuck you didn't. You lost clips all three. I mean, combat, y'all didn't even have to kick him. I wanted him to see my response to that. There's no way in hell Clips won the second round. I cleared him in the second. Like it wasn't even comparable.
Yeah, so you're glazing for that comment.
So yeah, I'm about to say you're
for sure.
You probably
all three.
You probably could use a napkin, my guy. Yeah. Yeah. Go clean yourself up. You look messy. That's loud. Would Smack have pulled his phone out? I don't know, Brett the Wilder. Why don't you go fucking ask him? Send him an email. Omar Fit. I don't think I 30'd Mike P. I thought Mike P had a wonderful first round. I thought I won the second and the third. Thought I won the second and the third. What's the worst body you ever seen? Mr. Wavy versus
Give him 2.
Broze Rothstein and Broze Rothstein versus Loso. Yeah. Broze dishes ass whoopings out if you are not up to par where you should be.
I'll tell you what, one of the worst body bags I've ever seen live that got vaulted.
Oh,
Rome
versus Danger Zone.
Yeah, Rome.
Rome battled on URL versus Danger Zone.
Dog shit out of Danger Zone.
He beat Danger Zone within a fucking inch of his existence.
Yeah, it was crazy. I seen that live.
So they vaulted that and they never put that battle out, and shame on them because it would have been a good look for Roan, but I don't think they were interested in a good look for Roan. Would you agree?
Another body I seen live was Rosenberg versus Ill Will. I
beat the shit out of Ill. That was one of those, am I really doing this? Is this happening?
Seen that live.
Because I'm not going to lie to you guys. Going into that battle, I was nervous. I have a fighting spirit. So, whatever the case may be, what's up, Floss? Whatever the case may be, going into a battle, even if I feel like my opponent might be better than me, I feel like I got to fight in me to figure out a way to get it done.
And there's certain battlers that also like...
And I know styles make the fight, so I always try to stay true to my shit.
And there's certain battlers that you could be on your A game.
And they still beat you.
If they bring their A game too.
Yeah.
It could...
Yeah, it can make your A game not look like so much of an A game.
Like, you know what I mean? We're talking classic.
So I was nervous. I was nervous with Ill Will. And I'll be totally honest with you. As it was happening, it was a surreal moment. It was really my signature battle in my career, if you think about it. Because, I got you, Willie Fredhams. Shout out to Willie Fredhams, that's a member. you know, everything was stamped after the Ill Will performance. You know, I appreciate him for whether he wanted to do the battle or not. I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed that. Willie Fredham's toughest battle you had, and why? You know, believe it or not, Jag was a tough battle. Jag was a tough battle. I mean, we had to learn our second and third round in 24 hours, would you say?
13 hours.
13 hours. We had a lot of shit going on. We thought we knew our bars more than we did. We got up there. We realized we only knew our first round.
So
we stayed up till about 4 to 5 in the morning, and we rehearsed a 3-minute second round and a 3-minute third round from maybe 10 p.m. till 4 in the morning.
So during battle week, I'll always be like, you know, I'll call Raw. You know, I'll hit him up. Yo, you clipped up. Yo, let me hit the first. Let me hit a second. For some reason, you know, I don't know if he played me or I just felt like he had it. You know, I think this was our first battle after Ill Will, right? With RBE. This was our next battle.
They're like, why is the Jag battle the toughest? You guys aren't listening.
So
we didn't battle. If you noticed, I got you. If you didn't notice from the Ill Will battle, pardon me, Broze, from the Ill Will battle, I didn't battle on RBE for 10 months, was it?
Around there.
Okay. Because we were in a whole contract dispute with URL and RBE. So when we actually decided to sign with RBE, we had already had the bill collector versus Rosenberg battle booked with Battle Academy, right? So I decided to not take any battles with RBE from October until December, which that's when the bill battle was set, because I wanted to get ready for the bill battle. So it ended up being 10 months from the Ill Will performance to my next RBE performance, which ended up being Jag. And now I was getting paid quadruple what I used to be getting paid. And I'm up here not knowing my second and my third round the night before my first battle back on a new contract with a whole lot of new money.
And if we're being honest,
right? So that, you know, it was a tough battle to pull that. It was. I was nervous.
He didn't really have interest in the battle.
Didn't care about Jag. You know what I mean? And it was just timing.
Respect to him.
It ended up being a really tough battle. So I was able to pull that battle out with the circumstances.
So what I was saying though, you know, Friday, we flying out to Atlanta. We usually fly on the same plane. This time it just so happened that I was on the plane before him, and I land. Raw's at the airport. I call him. I'm like, "Yo, what's up, bro? You good? You ready? You know, you clipped up on your bars?" He like, no. He said, no, I actually don't know my second as good as I thought I did, and I don't know none of my third. I'm like, what?
And that's some. We don't prep like that. We don't prep like that. Like we're ready to go when it's time to go. So, you know.
Yeah, because I feel like if you got a battle on Saturday, you should be ready that Monday.
That Monday you should be ready to go.
You should be spitting all 3 rounds.
We battling on Monday. You should be ready to go.
You should be ready to go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's the only reason why I picked the Jag battle, because the circumstances is you know that came around that battle. It's very difficult to pull out the performance we ended up pulling out. We made that shit look easy.
It was a good battle.
It was a really good battle.
Good performance by you.
Yeah, right. If I was more,
because if you come back and you fucking up, you're choking and stumbling.
Give you this new contract.
Come on, bro. What are you doing? Yeah, it's terrible.
It validates all the times they didn't give it to you.
Yeah, yep.
See, that's why we ain't give it to you before. That's why we ain't give you the money before you was asking for. As soon as we give you the money, you up here talking about, damn, what I say.
What I say.
You know what I mean? So it was nerve wracking. So to be able to get that, and we got clips and results for it. Staying in that motherfucking hotel till 4 or 5 in the morning, locking in 2 rounds in a night, got us clips.
Yo, he spit them fucking rounds so much, I could have battled Jag that day.
I'm telling you. I'm sitting there. I mean, I'm dead tired. I'm rapping the bars, and then I get to a bar, and he'll say the next bar, and I'm like, I knew it. I'm just tired. For you, once it was announced, Jermaine. Yeah, we was just trying to get a battle to get our feet wet. We knew we had a big battle coming up. We just didn't know who it was at the time, so we took Jag because we thought we could 30 him.
Yeah.
We really tried to
Yeah,
we tried to tune up versus Jag. I'll be honest with
But
you.
Jag wasn't there for that.
Jag was having none of it.
Jag represented himself really well in that battle, which made it a
He
good
said, "You trying
battle.
to step with me?" He said, "I sent a nigga to Rosenberg Hood for 500. Don't put your life in jeopardy." Yeah, man. He said, scratching the cereals off like I might get lucky. Like he had some luck. His first round, I'll tell you what I knew I was in for, one that I didn't prepare for. He said, something niggas the price. He said, why you want to be froze? Knowing in my city they killing niggas for ice. And you know at that time, PNB rock, just that shit just happened. And it was like, shh, it hit. I said, oh, this, he ain't there to fuck around. And then I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, how close were we to rolling on him at the face-off? I mean, we were pretty close to doing something to Jag, respectfully. I'm not saying Jag wanted to defend himself or he was some type of chump. Jag was very close to
it almost went left.
Jag was very close to getting caught in the lobby. I promise you guys. I can assure you. And I say that with no tough guy shit at all. He got me so tight. When we got up, I said, yo, I'm fucking him up. Soon as now Jag about 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah.
So when I
said adrenaline was high.
So when I say I'm fucking him up, I knew what it meant. My niggas know how tall he is too. All right, shit. Now we fucking Jag up. you know what I'm saying? So he had me tight. He had me fucking tight after that face off. It was a good little battle though. I seen people giving him the battle when it happened. I wasn't mad. I thought Jag represented himself. I thought I showed levels.
Yeah.
But I thought Jag represented himself very well.
Yeah.
Very well. What time is it, Broze? All right, I mean, 291.
Hit that like button, man.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Where the gas at, yo? Light something. The fuck up, Treehouse.
Shout out to Treehouse.
Shout out to Treehouse. We was gonna jump him, low blow. We were gonna jump him. That's exactly what we were gonna do. Look at this. Look at this. Look who's calling me. Mike P.
Live on stream. Answer that.
Mike, you are live on stream. The people can hear you. What's up, bro? We're locked in for Sunday. We're going to talk about how I 2-1'd you in Philly. Well, I don't think a lot of them agree with it. You're going to jump into the fro zone and find that out tomorrow, Michael. Everything good with you? Where at? Oh, perfect. You prepped for Don? You know Don's been on a downswing. He's probably looking for a get back.
I'm just like kind of the last person to get a get back off of, so I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, you can't lose to Don Marino because I'm not gonna lie to you. Losing to Rosenberg, losing to Don Marino, you know. yeah, no. Yeah, instant source. He'd be 0-3 since you've been a free agent, and it'll look like a horrible move, Mike.
We had because I called you probably like a few days before Thesaurus, and I was worried because we were talking about how this is the first time I'm like doing battles back to back, and the only memory I have of doing battles so close together was UM2. What the fear was that my creativity would dwindle, right? Like I'm doing all these battles, I'm gonna like quote unquote like run out of bars. Bro, what's actually happening is like the complete opposite, dude. It's almost like I'm so used to writing now that the bars are coming so much faster and they're almost like better. You know,
you feel like it's like actually like unlock that, you have like, instead of it winding you down, it's motivating you.
Right. I mean, I know how to shoot a jump shot, but do I know how to shoot it, 6 months down the line, or would I know how to shoot it a couple days after I just shot it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's weird. It's weird that I didn't think of it that way. I looked at it like this is going to hinder me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to fuck me up. And now it's just like, I used to say you can't schedule writing. Like I'm always the type that like you got to wait till your brain tells you when you're ready. And now I'm looking at that as like that's just from inactivity. It's almost harder to come up with material. Now I can be like, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna write around. You know what because I'm just there already. Like there's been no time where I've taken myself out of battle mode. So it's just been really, it's been really interesting. We'll talk about it tomorrow. How like
That, you know what, Mike? That's no, that's I was about to cut you off. That's fire because me and Brosenberg argue all the time because I don't have the ability to sit down and be like, Tuesday I'm writing around. Like, I can't do that. I don't write like that. So I think that's a great topic and shit. We should definitely talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Mike, I'll talk to you, buddy. All right. Yeah, Mike really thinks he won that battle. Well, I tell you what, Mike, I'm not having any of it. Mike P's my guy. I fuck with Mike P. You know, I appreciate anybody who'll gamble on themselves. Feel like they're mistreated. Feel like they were slighted in any way. Was loyal, held somebody down. You guys don't have to like Mike P. I fuck with him.
Yeah, I
I do.
mean, and say, you know what? I'm betting on myself. Take
What
matters
else I
in my
got?
own hands. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit around here and be treated like a smut, like some type of whore.
Not
Or I'm gonna
getting-
go take my career into my own fucking hands, and that's what Michael did. Pat yourself on the back, Michael. Bravo.
Yeah, you can resonate with
Bravo.
that, right?
I absolutely can resonate with that. See, I was forced to do it. Right? So I can't, even though I overcame the situation, it wasn't a, man, I'm going to take my career in my own hands and create Rosenberg. It was no, I have nothing else to do. I'm shelved. I'm cold.
Yeah, I had to put him through a 30-day boot camp.
You got to go through Rosenberg boot camp.
I had to get him through a 30-day boot camp.
We didn't write a rap for 2 years.
to get him back, y'all.
To make the decision to do it. Being forced into defending yourself or fighting for your life isn't as much of a flex as saying I'm put this fucking vest on and I'm walking into the war.
I mean, if you remember for Craig Lamar, bro,
You know.
that's
What Mike P did. Shout out to Mike P.
I watched you write every bar for Craig Lamar.
Right?
Like I remember you even after a couple bars looking up like, yo, was that hot? It's like, yeah, bro. You good. Like,
Confidence is everything. And when you haven't battled in 2 years, your confidence is a low. And when everybody's telling you you're trash, you start to think you're trash.
come back off Craig Lamar, you get a 30.
Rex.
30.
Get a good dog fight with Snake Eyes.
Good battle with Snake Eyes. He had a good, he fought hard.
I go battle the honorable Head Ice.
3-0 Head Ice.
Show off.
3-0 show off.
Things are getting good here. A-War.
2-1. 2-1 A-War.
Ill Will.
3-0.
Cicero.
3-0.
Jag.
3-0.
Charlie.
Things get different.
2-1. What a run, man. What a run it's been. What a run it's been. And I can tell you that the urge that I had to get that respect back, once I got it, it's like, you know, if you weren't watching my earlier part of my career, you missed it. So I'm content where I'm at right now. I'm content.
I remember the show off battle, and that's one of my favorite moments.
Broze and Furrows had to writing bars on a chalkboard 1,000 times.
That was one of my favorite moments during the comeback because that was on a big stage. It was like, damn near, 12 to 1,500 people in there. And to see you move that crowd was crazy. And I don't know if y'all know if y'all ever been a part of like the entourage or y'all got any homies that battle rap or at a high level or anything like that. Or just someone that you genuinely care about. You want to see do good, doing what they do as a professional. I'm up there rocking with him every bar. You know what I'm saying? I'm as nervous. I can only imagine how he feels. I'd be damn near ready to throw up on that motherfucking stage. Like, it's crazy. The lights is bright. You can't see past the third row. And so, what these guys doing is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy.
It's not,
You know what
bro.
I mean? And we be up there rocking on every bar. If he choke, it feel like I choked. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Whoa.
That was crazy.
It's battle
He
rap,
choked.
though. Y'all know what I meant, though. Come on, man. If he fucks up his bars on stage, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like if my Eagles lost the game. It's
Right.
like, damn, Brody, you dropped the ball there.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? And no, it ain't cool. No, it ain't okay. I don't give a fuck if you ain't did it in your last 7 battles. We need everything. You know what I mean? So
Kev J, member for Froze. First battle I caught was with Clean. To see the creative professional growth from then to now has cemented you as one of my favorite battlers. Appreciate that, Kev J, and appreciate you being a member. And I appreciate you guys for rocking with us on a Saturday morning into Saturday afternoon. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna end the show. Froze is a little hungry. I haven't had any breakfast yet. Woke up, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and I came to the studio. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I don't know if we're going to do anything tomorrow. We'll see. But I promise you guys, I'm going to keep reminding you these streams that we are about to start having in the next week or so. You'll see this camera turned around. You'll be able to see the Frozone in its entirety. Some of your favorite battle rappers will be on stream with me, and we'll be rocking out for hours at a time to entertain you guys, give you guys something to do. So I won't announce who the guests are, but I won't bullshit you. I won't tell you I got a guest and then bring somebody regular in. Right? He's just fucking with Froze. He's just fucking with Froze. And yes, when they walk in this building, they will have to do a 1-round battle versus Brosenberg. That's Mando. Or don't come. Don't come over. Don't pull up. You ain't got 1 round for Bros. You can't come sit down with Froze.
Shit the fuck out too.
You don't got a round for Froze. You don't got a round for Bros. You can't sit down with Bros. That's the Mando. That's what it